Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to David Echo Tubbies. You have to excuse me, I'm full of cold, so I'm going to try and do my best. Right, UK policing. How safe do you feel when you go out your door? Will you be walking, or going in a car, or cycling, or motorbike? Do you feel that the roads are safe? Do you think the roads are adequately policed? Do you think there's enough police presence? When was the last time you actually saw a policewoman or man in a vehicle? When was the last time you see someone walking around the streets? Yeah? Do you also think that the police in this country is failing because they're not able to deter criminals and basically just not bothering? Because if you get, let's say, robbed, what happens? You phone up, tell them, and they'll give you a crime number. And then what happens? All gets forgotten, doesn't it? Because you're never going to find out who robbed you or done whatever. And then it just goes into the statistics of the police. But my problem is this. We haven't got adequate police in this country. We haven't got no deterrent for the police in this country. In other words, stopping the would-be criminals. And I think we're living in a lawless society now because there's no adequate policing. How do you feel? Do you feel that this country has become lawless and you worry about your own safety, your children's safety, your wife or your partner's safety every time they go out? Let me know in the comments below. And at the end of the day, it's about how safe is Britain. And I don't think it's getting very safe. I think it's getting unsafe, and we don't have a proper police force because they don't have the resources. And I just feel that we are, what's the word? Having a police force that, yeah, there might be men and women that are able to do the job. But what about the old Bobby who used to walk the streets and was a deterrent to try and keep law and order? When was the last time when was the last time you actually saw a policeman or woman walking around the streets? Because, it builds up that community between the police and the local community where you liaise with a police officer and you report anything, they'll ask you, are you happy or whatever. And you get that feedback and then they get intelligence because you are the person living in the area. You see things going on, or you report something to the police will take note of that and it'll get acted upon. But it doesn't seem to happen anymore, does it? We've lost that community policing. We've lost that identity of the police where they're there for us. We don't have a police force as such now. I just feel that we've got a police force that is not fit for purpose. There's too many, I should say, people in the police force trying to climb that greasy pole and trying to make their name known and to become, but instead of them putting the public's best interests at heart, what they're doing is putting their own interest at heart. That's the way it comes across to me. I might be totally wrong, but it doesn't seem to me that we have an adequate policing presence in the UK. In my next video, excuse me, in my next video, I'll tell you what I think is actually happening, more so with the town police and the city police. I might be wrong, but this is what I see is happening. And I think you'll be quite shocked what I've observed and how it makes me feel. But community policing is non-existent. You have to excuse my doggy snoring. And there's no active policing. There's no there's no deterrence. There's no crime prevention. And God out if there was ever a major incident. We just don't have the resources. More police are leaving than joining. And you think to yourself, we're living in a lawless society. Excuse me. And I just feel, who do we point the finger at? Who's taken our taxes and basically taken our money and misusing it and not providing the police with the resources and the right work ethics and everything else to do with the policing? I think it's a catastrophic failure of the UK government, because they know what's going on and they don't deem that using our money wisely and to provide adequate policing would be the best way forward. Well, if they can give countries like foreign countries, I can't specifically name each one, but when they can give over £500 million to foreign countries for their farmers, right? When we got a police force that is not fit for purpose, where should the money be going? I know where it should be going, towards the police service to make it better service and for the public to have confidence in it. But it's not happening, is it? We've been let down by government, and that's what it boils down to. Yet again, the Conservatives and now Labour. Labour have screwed more things up than bleeding anyone else. But as we can see by the track record. But excuse me for a minute, we'll have a cough. Sorry about that. Don't want to hear me coughing my heart out, do you? So let's get my words right. Where we are now is a bit of a crossroad, really. We've got a government that doesn't value the police. We've got a government that is wasting money, giving foreign countries and allowing hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants into the country, and the prison services letting out convicted prisoners by mistake, namely the R8 word. I just feel that we've got a police service, a government, and a prison service not fit for purpose. And I just feel that you and me are being let down. What can be done about it? That's a good question. I haven't got the answers. But you can see, as well as I can, the mistakes they're making. So, to sum it up, we've got a catastrophic failure of the police service. We've got an absolutely, utterly incompetent government. And we've got a prison service which is totally and utterly incompetent too. Because if they were competent, they wouldn't be making these mistakes of releasing prisoners that shouldn't be released. Yeah? Your comments below, please. We're grateful, because obviously, what do you think about what I just said? But also, do you have faith in this government? I know I don't. I dare say you do too. Have the same feeling. But how do you view the police is the question. Do you have confidence in the police? Do you think there is adequate police in this country? Me? Both of them, no. And I also think that the police is not fit for purpose, which is the same thing. But thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below, and please consider subscribing. Sorry, fluffing my words. That allow people like yourselves to watch videos like this. You have to forgive me, I'm full of cold. So I'm trying to make videos when I'm poorly. But it's about addressing the situation we have in this country and making people aware of how I feel and how it makes you feel and how it affects you. Because if we don't have an adequate policing services in this country, none of us are safe, are we? I rest my case. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you soon.